I move the election of this slate of delegates and all.
Point of inquiry. Point of inquiry. We are not being allowed to speak. We are not being allowed to make points of inquiry. These are legitimate things that we're allowed to do as members of the Republican delegation. Why are we not allowed to ask questions or have the floor when we are legally entitled to do so?
Was time limited. The agenda was adopted by unanimous consent, and that's where we stand. And I've already ruled many points as dilatory, and I'm sticking to that ruling.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
It is moved and seconded that the slate of delegates and alternates to the national...
Point of order, the chairman may not make a motion.
The question is on the adoption of the order that the report that the slate of delegates and alternates to the national convention be approved. Those in favor of the motion, please stand and remain standing. Thank you. Those opposed, please stand and remain standing. Thank you. The ayes have it.
The motion was out of order.
Presidential electors. Order. Mr. Chairman, the Nominations Committee recommends the election of the following two people to be presidential electors at large, and I move their election. Bob Gable of Franklin County, Liz Thomas of Fleming County.
There's a motion and a second to select as presidential electors Bob Gable of Franklin County and Liz Thomas of Fleming County.
Mr. Chairman.
The question is on the adoption of the motion to select Bob Gable of Franklin County and Liz Thomas of Fleming County as presidential electors.
Mr. Chairman.
Those in favor of the motion, please stand and remain standing.
Point of order. There's people waiting to speak.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Chairman, please recognize the point of order.
Mr. Chairman.
Those opposed, please stand and remain standing. Thank you. The ayes have it.
Third and final item in the report of the nominating committee.
See, we'll be back
18
in 4
members
years.
join
Every 4 years. Every 2 years.
executive.
Well, the way they're going, they'd ignore 100% of the people trying to speak.
The Nominations Committee recommends election of the following 18 members at large to the Republican State Central Committee.